Does this imply that Tesla is still the shiny object that everyone wants to catch because of their cost advantage over other companies due to the money they save on dealer networks and marketing? Indeed, I believe Tesla is still here in the EV market. The benchmark, one of their very wise early decisions, in my opinion, was to pursue almost complete vertical integration, which allows them to control costs and become the masters of their own destiny with regard to the significant quantities of valuable raw materials that go into their products. According to most analysts and investors, Tesla will become the most profitable automaker this year. Although most Tesla bulls believe that the automaker is at a stable point in terms of growth and valuation, some others disagree, saying that it won't be so simple for Tesla given the number of EV models being released and the possibility that many of them will be formidable competitors. What will be the story for Tesla, some may argue, is that its valuation isn't as exorbitant as it initially appears to be. Let's investigate a few specifics. Hi everyone, and happy return to Tesla for tomorrow. Among the most well-known brands worldwide, not just in the automobile sector, is Tesla. In addition to having some of the safest vehicles in the world, the manufacturer has the greatest range of any EVs available. As of 2022, Tesla is the most profitable American automaker. The manufacturer of EVs made $12.6 billion in income, which increased to an astounding $81.5 billion. This suggests that even with major investments made by other manufacturers to meet green mobility targets, Tesla was able to maintain a steady profit margin, demonstrating that sustainability models may be viable without compromising the company's primary aims. Is Tesla able to endure in this more cutthroat market? Before we begin, keep an eye out to find out. To be informed about everything that happened with Tesla last year, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and enable notifications if you enjoy this kind of content. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, informed investors that the automaker had a strong Q4 and that it is headed to surpass major international corporations like Apple and Saudi Aramco. According to Musk, Tesla will eventually be worth more than the combined value of the two businesses. He believes that there is a chance that Tesla will surpass the values of both businesses. At the time, the two biggest firms in the world by market value were Apple and Saudi Aramco. With a market value of $2.34 trillion at the time, Apple was the most valuable corporation in the world, followed by Saudi Aramco, which was gaining from rising oil prices, with a value of $2.1 trillion. Musk predicted that Tesla's valuation would reach at least $4.5 trillion in the next years, despite the fact that he also acknowledged that this doesn't mean it will happen quickly or easily. The two biggest corporations in the world are valued at $4.5 trillion apiece. Musk stated that he believes creating some really innovative new items would be extremely challenging and labor-intensive. A lot of growth and luck with Apple valued at $2.63 trillion and oil producer Saudi Aramco at $7.62 trillion. Tesla's market capitalization is now less than $600 billion. Although Musk's remarks suggested that Tesla might be worth more in the future, it is clear that the automaker must perform far better in order to surpass these businesses in terms of market capitalization. Elon Musk believes there will be a quick rebound in the price of Tesla's stock. He made this comment in a Twitter discussion in response to someone who suggested people who haven't invested in Tesla will regret it greatly in 10 years. The Twitter user speculates that many people will regret not buying Tesla stock in 10 years. He continued by saying that there is no reason why an investor should pass on Tesla given the quantity of information that is currently available. Musk responded to this message by revealing that, given the cheap price of the shares, this is the ideal opportunity to invest in Tesla. Musk also counseled investors to sell when they're purchasing impulsively and purchase when others are panicking. Recent financial results for Tesla have been very excellent, and the firm has a very bright future ahead of it as it continues to add new cars, energy storage solutions, autonomous driving technologies, and other services to its lineup. Their sales are probably going to keep increasing, even if they made only $862 million in profit in 2020. Over the ensuing years, Tesla expanded swiftly, earning $5.6 billion in 2021 and more than twice that amount by 2022. Over time, Tesla has seen a steady increase in revenue. Prior to the bulk of this year, Tesla's revenue was $11.7 billion, but it increased to $21.4 billion. Revenues of automobiles generated revenue. Other significant increase in interest rates, that is a significant advantage. There are a number of factors, some of which you are already aware of and have heard multiple times, for investors to maintain their optimistic position in Tesla. The fact that Tesla is still valued fairly highly is one of these explanations. Tesla is not a little business. In fact, its valuation exceeds that of all other American automakers put together. Despite substantial sales volumes and an aggressive shift to EVs, the stock's projected price to earnings, or PE multiple of 50, is far higher from a valuation standpoint than that of established competitors like Ford or General Motors, which have PEs of 6.7 and 4.54 respectively. Tesla's valuation is further justified by its expected relatively strong growth. Over time, the manufacturer anticipates that vehicle sales will increase at an average compound annual growth rate, or CAGR, of 50%. This might result in a notable increase in revenue and profit. The demand for Tesla's products is also anticipated to climb as a result of the company's growing revenue and higher brand recognition, which coincide with the growing popularity of electric automobiles among consumers worldwide. In the upcoming years, Tesla ought to be able to sustain or perhaps grow its profitability. Electric cars have made a name for themselves as the automotive industry's future. The purpose of GM, Ford, and all the other legacy automakers' billion-dollar investments in EV manufacturing is to close the gap with Tesla, who is their primary competitor. Tesla is already profitable compared to other automakers. Ford was losing money last year, reporting a net loss of $2 billion on revenue of $158.1 billion, while General Motors reported a net income of $9.9 billion on revenue of $150 to $27 billion. In comparison to Tesla's, the margins of the two erstwhile giants are narrow, and their expenses are substantial, increased by 15% and 24.4% in the previous year, respectively, and Tesla's operational costs increased by 1.6%. The cost difference is made by Tesla. The company appears to have more cost control, which is understandable given that Tesla spends no money on marketing while competitors constantly bombard consumers with advertisements showcasing the benefits of their newest models. Additionally, Tesla is profitable compared to Ford and General Motors. Tesla's accomplishment was highlighted in a previously mentioned article, which noted that the global leader in EVs is keeping the awards that both firms have received for decades. The report noted that even if everyone, aside from Tesla, knows that electrification is the way of the future, it's still hard to say which automakers will come out on top in the long run. Ford and General Motors used to rule this sector, but that is no longer the case. These businesses no longer made more money last year, even though they still sell more cars and earn more money than Tesla. Tesla outsold Toyota by a margin of more than 7 to 1 in the third quarter, yet still managed to make 8 times more profit per vehicle. Toyota's third quarter earnings declined for a variety of reasons, including higher supplier costs for materials and electricity. Despite taking several years to turn a profit, Tesla is currently among the top-performing businesses in the car sector. Tesla said that it is short-term uncertain about the overall state of the economy, but it also said that it has no intention of slowing down, despite fierce competition from rivals investing billions of dollars in electric vehicles. What do you think about the short-term growth and performance of Tesla? Please share your thoughts with us in the comments below, and don't forget to share your Tesla valuation. Click the next video that appears on your screen to find out what Tesla has been up to these past several days.